Perfect.
Alright, how's everybody doing here today? Back again with another video for everyone, and today what I have for everyone is my full review of the TREBLAB XR Bluetooth Sport earbuds. Alright, now let's run through how my review process works before we dive in. For those of you who are new to the channel, or maybe those of you who are returning and forgot how the process works. So typically what I like to do is I like to shoot my unboxing and first impressions video, and then my review process starts. And as soon as I got a handle on everything I want to talk about and cover with you guys and gals, then it's full review time. So without further ado, let's jump into this full review. Now, starting off, the first thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall build quality and design of these earbuds right here. Now, when we talk about the overall build quality and design of these, I have to say TREBLAB has done a great job. There's no rattling or creaking of any kind, and all of the buttons give you a nice tactile and clicky feedback. Really good stuff in my opinion. Overall, really solid build quality on this one. Same thing can be said for the design as well. In terms of the design of these earphones, I have to say TREBLAB has done a great job. I really do like this design. This wingtip slash earbud design is pretty much perfect, and as long as you're mindful as to the right earbud size, you should have an overall perfect fit, which is extremely comfortable. So overall, when we talk about the build quality and design, I feel as though TREBLAB have done a great job in these categories. Now, let's move on. Next thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals here is the overall core features of these earbuds. Now, core feature number one is that these bad boys incorporate Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity in them and technology in them. So that means that you should have no issues using this bad boy over Bluetooth and connecting it to various different products and devices. Bluetooth functionality is top notch on this bad boy, so if you're trying to live that hashtag wireless lifestyle, you should be good to go. That's really nice core feature right there. Core feature number two, these bad boys incorporate a dedicated microphone, which means that you can make and receive phone calls and interact with your devices using voice commands if you choose to. And spoiler, the mic on these bad boys is really good, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Okay? Core feature number three, these bad boys are IPX7 certified, so that means they're water and dust resistant and sweat proof. So these should be able to handle some submerges in up to a meter of water for 30 minutes, light splashes, being caught in brief showers, so on and so forth. And I gotta tell y'all, that is a really nice feature. Now, I've used these a bunch throughout my review process. I've been caught in the rain several times. I've taken them on multiple workouts. I've sweated all over these bad boys, and they still look and function as if brand new. So that water resistant or sweat resistant technology in here, the IPX7 certification, is really good. Alright, and the last feature of these bad boys, and something that is my absolute favorite, is you can dual pair these earbuds to two devices to use simultaneously across those devices. We're going to demo that a little bit later on. That's a really sweet feature in my opinion, and all Bluetooth products need to have that feature. Okay? That pretty much covers the core features of these headphones or earphones. Y'all know I use that term interchangeably, so I'm talking about the same thing whenever I use those two words. We covered the core features. Now let's move on to the next category. The next thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the sound quality, volume, and the bass. Now, in terms of overall sound quality, I have to say that these earphones are really good. They get extremely loud and stay very crisp and clear throughout, with no distortion on the top end of the spectrum or the lower end of the volume spectrum. So in terms of sound quality and volume, these bad boys are really good. Now, they are lacking in the bass department in my opinion, and this whole video is based in my opinion, there's absolutely no bass on these. And I was kind of expecting that, because where are you going to pack in a quality bass driver to get some good bass when you consider the size of these earphones? So, you know, I was not surprised that they didn't have any bass, so it is what it is. Alright, so overall sound quality, top notch. Overall volume, top notch. Bass, that's the one major weak point of these bad boys right here. Now let's keep it moving. The next thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals now is the overall mic quality. Now I have to say, TREBLAB, you guys have done a great job with the microphone and the microphone technology in here. Calls, text, dictation, anything that had to do with using the mic on these earbuds worked without a problem, okay? Even video calls were very seamless, and I'm beginning to understand what the fuss is all about when it comes to video calls, okay? If you have some really good cameras and some really good audio, a video call is like the next level in communication, right? So the overall microphone performance on these is top notch. Next, now I want to briefly walk y'all through how to pair up these devices to your Bluetooth products. Keep in mind these steps are universal and they'll work with anything that has Bluetooth functionality or connectivity in it. Okay, I'm going to walk y'all through how to pair up one, and I'm going to walk you through how to pair up two devices so you can use the headphones simultaneously between two devices. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is power on the earbuds. Now when you power these on, they'll go directly into pairing mode. So let's do this, and you will get some nice audible prompts letting you know powered on, ready to pair, accompanied by some red and blue LEDs. So let's see this in action here. Okay, and they go directly into pairing mode, as y'all can see there. So the earphones are ready to go. Now on your device, you need to make sure that Bluetooth is turned on and your device is visible. So I have the Moto G7 Power here today and the iPhone 6s Plus, and these are the two devices I'm going to use to demo this pairing functionality. So here we go. Let's start off with Android here. So let me unlock the device. Okay, let's go to the Bluetooth settings. Turn it on, jump in, and then you want to tap on pair a new device. It's gonna scan, and you just wait for this to pop up so you can see TREBLAB XR700. You tap on it, it begins the pairing process right here, and then you confirm the pair right there. Alright, and now we're all connected right there, and you will get some nice audible cues on the earphones as well, letting you know that your device is connected. So that's how you pair up one Bluetooth compatible device to the earbuds. Now, if you want to pair up two devices at the same time, what you need to do is pair up one, then you want to disconnect it and pair up the other one, and then you want to reconnect the first one. So let's do that here. So let me turn off Bluetooth over here. Alright, and as y'all can see, the earphones are going to go back into pairing mode. So you can see they started flashing again. Now what you want to do is pair up the other device. So let's do the iOS device this time. So let's do this. And let's go to the Bluetooth settings. And it's scanning. And we wait for it to pop up. There it is. TREBLAB XR700. Tap on this. Okay, it pairs right up and you're good to go. Now back on the first device, you want to turn back on the Bluetooth and it should automatically pair back up. So here we go. Turn the Bluetooth back on and it's connecting and it's paired. So as you can see, we're paired on the iOS device and we're paired on the Android device, and you can now use these Bluetooth earbuds simultaneously between both devices. So really good stuff there. Alright, let's disconnect this to save power, and let's disconnect that as well. Alright, and that pretty much goes over how you would pair up these Bluetooth earbuds to any Bluetooth compatible device, and how you would dual pair them to two devices to use them simultaneously. Okay? Alright, let me angle the camera back down and let's continue. Let me power these off. Alright, and let's keep it moving. Up next now, let's talk about the Bluetooth range and the overall Bluetooth strength. Now, out of the box, the manufacturer quoted in the user manual, on their website, and on Amazon that these bad boys have a designated range of 10 meters or 33 feet. And I have to say that was on the money. As long as I was within that designated range, I didn't have any issues with the Bluetooth range or any issues with the Bluetooth strength, no connectivity problems or what have you. So as long as you're within that designated range, you shouldn't have any issues in regards to the overall Bluetooth range and Bluetooth strength. So top-notch marks there in that regard. Alright, next, let's talk about the overall durability of these earphones. Now, durability-wise, I have to say these are sports earphones, so I was not lenient on them whatsoever. I actually was very carefree while I was testing these. They dropped often, they snagged on things often, and y'all can see they still look and function as if brand new. So the overall durability on these bad boys, in my opinion, is top notch. Okay, so good marks there. Next, I wanted to talk about the overall charge times and the overall battery life with these earbuds. Now, one thing that I want to preface before I talk to you guys and gals about my results is that I am an extremely heavy user, and my results will reflect that. Also, when I review Bluetooth products or accessories, I talk about things in terms of mixed usage. So I don't break down my usage into talk time, music listening time, so on and so forth. I talk about everything in regards to overall mixed usage. So when we say 8 hours of battery life or 13 hours or 14 hours of battery life, that means that I was constantly listening to music, taking phone calls, dictating text messages, dictating emails, streaming new movies, all that good stuff here, and that's how these earphones perform. So I just wanted to preface that before we get started. Also, in regards to the charging times, I also want to let y'all know that I have fast turbo chargers or Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 chargers everywhere throughout my house. So when I talk about the charge times, I was actually able to get the absolute fastest charge times here because I have quick charge chargers all throughout my house. So if you're using a regular charging brick, your results may vary. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, if you're using a fast charger of any kind, you may get results similar to this, but keep one thing in mind: everybody's results may vary because we all use our devices differently. So I just wanted to get that out get that out in the open before we talk about this next category. Alright, now talking about the overall charge times. The manufacturer quoted again in the user manual online and on Amazon that this bad boy should take an estimated time of 2 hours to reach a full charge. Now, I found that with my particular testing, this bad boy took anywhere from about an hour and a half to 2 hours to reach a full charge, depending on the percentage that it was on when I put it on the charger. Okay? So, if it was completely dead, then it took about 2 hours. If I put it on the charger right when I got the low battery warning, then it took about an hour and a half. Okay? And one thing that I want to mention, when you get a low battery warning on these bad boys, it does notify you about 3 to 5 times that the battery is low before it powers itself off, and it does so in about 2-minute increments. So it will let you know battery is low, wait about 2 minutes, let you know again, do that for about 5 times, and then it'll power off and let you know the device is disconnected. Okay? So I just wanted to point that out. So in my opinion, I would say that that's really good charge times, especially when you think about it in comparison to the overall battery life that we're getting ready to talk about. Now, in regards to the overall battery life, I tested these earphones at 25% volume, 50% volume, and 60% volume respectively, and these are my results. So I was averaging anywhere from about 8 hours of usage to 14 hours of usage on a single charge. Keep in mind that depended on what volume I kept the headphones at when I was using them. Okay, so 8 hours was at 60% volume. I ran these tests 3 to 5 times, and I guess I'm just a little bit heavier on it than the estimates because I was just barely able to get 8 hours, and that was at 60% volume. At 50% volume, then I was averaging about 10 hours, and at 25% volume, I was getting 14 hours religiously. And 25% volume is almost perfect in my opinion when you think about the overall clarity and volume that you're able to get out of these. Alright? So that pretty much goes over my overall charge times and my overall battery life. Okay? Next thing I want to do now is summarize the positives and negatives. Then we're going to talk about the price, and I'm going to give y'all my overall final thoughts and a recommendation or two. So let's start off with the positives. The overall build quality on these is top notch. The overall design is top notch as well. It makes these extremely comfortable and extremely versatile, especially when you're talking about using them for extended usage periods. The core features on board on these bad boys are top notch, and they offer a wide variety of functionality, which is really nice. The overall sound quality and volume on these is really good, extremely easy to pair up, really nice range, really good durability, and really good overall charge times and battery life considering the size of these. Okay, and one thing I forgot to mention, they have a built-in 100 milliamp hour battery on board. Almost forgot to mention that. So that pretty much covers all of the positives, and the price can be considered as a good positive as well, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Now, talking about the negatives of these earphones, I was really hard pressed to find any, and I really had to nitpick. So negative number one, you can say this is kind of a take it or leave it negative, but I had to find something because no device is perfect. So negative number one is that you have to use micro USB to charge up these bad boys. Now, I've since made the conversion to USB Type-C, and I really like the ability to use one cable to charge everything, if not use wireless charging. And that's the next negative of these earphones right here. They don't incorporate wireless charging. So those are the two negatives right there. But it is what it is. As I said, that's really not a deal breaker to me. Those are just the two negatives that I found throughout my testing. Okay? And if you haven't made that conversion to full USB Type-C, I'm sure you got a bunch of micro USB chargers around and fast charging wall bricks, and they do provide a nice cable out of the box. Okay? It is what it is. But in regards to the negatives, that's all I got. That's all I can come up with. Here it is. In my opinion, the positives of these bad boys vastly outweigh the negatives. Alright? Now let's talk about the price and get into these recommendations. Now, one thing that I want to mention before we talk about the price is that these came in free of charge from TREBLAB, and all that they ask is that I give my 100% honest and unbiased opinion. So I have paid absolutely no money for these. But I did do my due diligence and research, and I was able to find these bad boys ranging in price for about $35 to $45. And that being said, big shout out to TREBLAB because they did hook your boy up with a coupon code. So anybody interested in purchasing these bad boys, I will link up the coupon code down below and pin it in the comments. So y'all use that coupon code and at checkout to get a nice discount on these headphones right here. Alright, that being said, for that price of $35 to $45, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick up these earphones? I would have to say yes. Overall, I feel as though this is a really good package, and for everything that they offer here, I would say that is a really good price point. Okay, so that pretty much does it for my full review. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video and or found it helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you want to see more content like this, also feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. As always, if this video piqued your interest, all the links to where you can pick up these headphones or earphones at some really great prices will be available down below in the video description, as well as links to all of my extended coverage on these earphones. So the fit and sound demo, so you can see how they fit and hear how they sound before you make your purchasing decision, and the unboxing and first impressions, so you can see everything that was included with these earphones out of the box. Those two videos will be linked up down below in the video description, as well as all of the pricing and availability of these bad boys right here. So the video description will truly be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. This whole video here today was recorded using the rear-facing 12 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active in 720p resolution at 30 frames per second. All of the audio for this video here today was recorded using the Boya BY-MM1 microphone. So please let me know what y'all think of the overall video and audio quality down below in the comments. Your feedback, as always, is greatly appreciated. That being said, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.